Hello, hello. Hello? Happy friggin' Halloween! How is everyone on this fabulous Halloween Tuesday? How is everyone? Are we all living our damn best lives? Hold on, you know what I gotta do over here, okay? You know. One moment. In this town we call home, everyone here held the pumpkin song. There it is. There we are. There it is. There we are. Okay, I'm so excited. So basically, I'm going to stay live until my dude comes home. Oh, want to see my earrings? They're spiders. Look at my pants. Look at my pants. He's never seen the pants. I can't wait. Anyway, I love Halloween. I love Christmas. I'm like a child and I don't care because it's fun. Okay? It's fun. I'm having such a good day. Are you all having a good day? I'm hoping you're all having a good day. We're choosing it. We don't have anything to worry about. We have no cares. We know we're going to get what I want. I mean, what we want. Okay. Let's see. I probably should put some glasses on so I can actually read some of the, the chats. You know what I'm saying? In this town we call home, everyone here hear the pumpkin song. That song's in my head. I didn't even watch that movie. I watched it last week. Oh my God, let me just say this too. On Apple TV, there is this, oh shit. Something I don't know, something poltergeist. Oh, I forgot. But it's not the one on Prime. It's the one on Apple TV. Something poltergeist, but it was in England, where it's a couple episodes. I don't know, like 3, 4. I'm only on episode 2. And if somebody knows it, please put it in the title. Yes, Katie, yes. The Enfield Poltergeist, not the one on Amazon Prime, the one on Apple TV. Or at least I think it's Apple TV. I know it's definitely not the one on Prime. Listen to me. Y'all, you need to watch that if you didn't already know about it. It is so scary. I won't watch it unless my boyfriend's sitting downstairs with me. If he goes to bed early because he's got to get up for work in the morning, I turn it off. And I was so scared by it yesterday that I'm like, I'm going to bed now. I wasn't tired, but I didn't want to stay down here by myself. It is like one of the best documented in history poltergeist shit. Seriously. And the whole show, I'm not going to give you spoilers. I'm just going to say the whole damn series is actual audio recordings with some video recordings from that time. I think it was 1977. They have actors coming in to like do the voice parts for the recordings, but then they like sign over to actual interviews of actual people. And I'm like, the police even saw shit. It's so good. It's so good. You need to watch it if you haven't already. All right. So let me get my shit together here. Okay. Let's start. I love Halloween. It puts me in such a good mood. And I don't get trick-or-treaters here, but I'm all dressed up as if I'm going to have trick-or-treaters. Just saying. Okay. PNZ. Pins. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I can't find a job and it's stressing me out and SP is acting weird. How do I get back to alignment? 3D is bad. Okay. First of all, today you're going to say that the 3D is awesome. The 3D is not bad, okay? We don't have bad days on Halloween, all right? Even if you don't celebrate it, you're celebrating it today. You're celebrating it with me. All right. Stop saying I can't. Stop saying SP's acting weird. And I get it. You're just asking me a question, so you're giving me the details. But I'm saying if you are thinking and speaking like that, that's got to go. We don't want to judge our 3D. We don't want to judge the circumstances or the conditions. You want a job? Start telling yourself that you are the version of yourself working the most amazing job ever. That's who you are now. You've never been so happy at a place of employment. You're happy and fulfilled. Hold on. Oh, gosh, he's home already. He's home early. We're staying live. I don't care if it started. Not that he cares, but normally I'll start cooking dinner when he gets home. He's home earlier than he was supposed to be. Anyway, so you want to start telling yourself that you are the version of self that works the most amazing job ever, or whatever you're looking for job-wise. As far as SP acting weird, no, SP is not acting weird. Everything in your 3D is going exactly according to plan, even if we don't like what we're experiencing in the 3D. It's still your unfolding and everything is working out fine because you are choosing to be the version of yourself that has the most amazing job that you love so much and you make so much good money at, and you're in the most amazing, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship at the same damn time. Life is so amazing for you because that's who you are now. So if you're choosing to be that version of yourself, then that 3D has to be unfolding to your most perfect happiness ever. I'm super in a good mood, but I'm serious. When we judge the 3D and we make assumptions that things aren't working, SP's acting weird, I can't do this and I can't do that, life sucks tits. No, because that's what we're going to keep getting. We have to get ahead of our 3D per se. When we're deciding to be a new version of self, that shift is instant. 3D might not look like it was instant, but it's instant. You just have to keep choosing it. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. Literally everything's going to be okay. Amber, happy Halloween. I have an update. We found... Oh, Amber, I love you. We found SP, but I'm manifesting him to come back to his old job where I am because I like seeing them there. Honey, you can manifest SP being anywhere. So choose he's back here with you. If that's what you want. You want him working where you're working? Like at the location you're at? Then that's who you are now. You are now the version of self that loves and enjoys working at the same facility as your specific person. That's who you are now. You're so excited that he's back to work in the same place. You love having days at work working with SP. That's who you are now. Okay? Hold on one second. I need to get the clean laundry away from poop. Okay, one moment. Okay. All right, I almost spit up my gum. Kara, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. How do I change my beliefs that I'm not interesting enough? I feel like convo with my SP is boring. I never have anything good enough to say. Okay, that's just because you're either feeling that, listen, when we don't think that our personality is enough, that just boils down to not feeling good enough, okay? So you're going to start identifying as the version of yourself that is more than enough. And of course you're interesting. They're excited just being around you, right? SP's excited to be with you. SP knows how damn lucky he is. Of course you have interesting things to say. And why not say that? I know I have a banging personality. I know I'm fun. I am the most fun. I'm the most fun he's ever had. All right, I got to own up to it. Confession time. It's going to be one of them days. But yeah, when we don't feel like our personality is enough, that boils down to the not good enough. We just start identifying as being more than enough. I don't like the whole I'm good enough thing. I'm good enough. I'm more than enough. I'm not just good enough. I'm more than enough. Because good enough to me sounds like we are proving ourselves to, the 3D. We're proving ourselves to SP. We're proving ourselves to the people in our life. No, I'm more than enough. I'm the best of the best. There's no better than me in my own damn reality. I'm more than enough. I like that better. That feels better to me. See what I'm saying? With a little touch of sass. Right? So, listen, and when you're identifying as that, you might not instantly believe it, and that is perfectly okay. And you should tell yourself that you always have fun stuff to talk about, because SP's interested in you just because it's you. SP finds whatever you're talking about interesting because it's you. They're choosing you just because it's you. See what I mean? So we're not proving ourselves to SPs. We're not selling ourselves to SPs. They're lucky to be with us. It's a feeling of mutualness, but start telling yourself that. And then if you get that nervous, jittery thing, I'm not going to have anything good to talk about. Yes, you are. Identify as the version of self that always finds it easy. Always finds it easy to come up with conversation. And you'll get downloads. Things will just start spewing out of your mouth. Kind of like me. Okay? Just start doing that. It'll work, Kara. But I do want you to know that I used to feel the same exact way. Believe it or not. The sass queen. I used to feel the same way. And I used to even come off as a little bit shy. But that's over with. Hi. I'm doing my annual Halloween live stream on YouTube. You know what she wants. Do you want to say hi to them?
Hi.
He says hi. One moment. And then I'll start cooking. I need those. Aren't they so pretty? Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. I was showing my boyfriend that I made Halloween Rice Krispie treats. It came in a little package. Got it at Aldi, but it's the Rice Krispie brand. You guys don't care.
About time.
About time. How long ago did we buy them?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. They've been sitting on the counter waiting for me to make them. I'm saving them for Halloween Day. Thank you. Because it only makes 6. This pre-packaged thing that probably costs more than a normal box of friggin' Rice Krispies. Because they give you these 2 plastic things, these molds to make pumpkins, and then you can decorate them. So I made them today. Anyway, all right. Back to work here, yeah? All right. Smiley0164, thank you very much. How can I tone down my affirmations? They pile up in my head and overwhelm me. That is the perfect question for me, okay? Smiley, listen. First, in case anybody else is listening, I am not telling you that, there's such a thing where you have too many affirmations. That's not a thing. Okay, you can have as many affirmations as you want. If you are someone that feels overwhelmed, maybe you have a really long list of affirmations, and maybe you have been, I don't know, once every hour or just once a day or who knows when, reading through that whole list, and maybe this gets overwhelming. So my answer to Smiley's question is going to be an answer for you too. When we're feeling overwhelmed with how many we have, how many affirmations we have, this is where my new self list is a bonus. So like myself, when I would be scripting, well, oh my God, I could script for hours. So it would appear like I had a million trillion affirmations, where really it was more of a mind dump. I was just dumping my thoughts, but as if I had what I was manifesting. But I have that potential of perfectionism where I want to feel like I got to write every single thing down that I want to manifest. And then I'm afraid I'm leaving details out. So I have to write it down. To quell that about myself, I make the new self list. So I title my list New Self. I write down everything that I want to either A, manifest, or you can look at it from, this is technically what I do right here, is I go by area in my life. So like that's love, money, career, family. If you got kids, they can go under the family category, but I separated mine. So I have my son and appearance, health. And in each area, I wrote down who I wanted to be, what I wanted my life to look like, and how I want to feel. So long story short, I want to feel that when I wake up in the morning, even if I'm waking up a grumpy bitch, he's laughing in the bathroom at that one, because I am a grumpy bitch in the morning. That even if I wake up as a grumpy bitch, I still love my life. I still am happy to be living in this existence. So, meaning I am in fulfillment in my love relationship. I'm in fulfillment in my money category. I'm in fulfillment in health, appearance, like I said, any category. So that's how I want to feel every morning when I wake up, that even if I'm a grumpy bitch, I love my life. I'm happy everywhere. So I got as detailed as I wanted on this list. Obviously, this list is more than one page, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I just tell myself that I am that new self. And before anybody else asks, yeah, but how do I know that my subconscious is going to know what I want? How do I know the universe is going to know what I want? You wouldn't be able to think it if it wasn't already in your mind. This idea that the subconscious is so stupid that it doesn't know you, it's just, that's not a thing. But if you believe that, you're going to have that experience. But I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able even to formulate the thought of what you want if it wasn't already in here. So make the new self list and just start telling yourself that you are a new self. And now you don't have to stress out, with all the different affirmations you have. You don't have to. You've wrote your list. It's done. It's documented. And if you're someone who doesn't like to write, put it in your phone. Make a note. Simplify it. I am new self. Simple as that. And start telling yourself that every single day. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself that you are that new self. So you're essentially identifying as that new version of yourself. It'll work. And that's literally all I do. All I do. I don't do anything else, because I'm someone that doesn't want to have to do 10,000 different techniques to manifest. I want it simple, quick, and I want to not worry about it. I want to just know I'm getting what I want. And that's essentially what everybody is thinking and feeling, right? We want what we want. Well, there's a quick way to do it. And then, put that little comma, then we detach, right? We decide we're new self, and then we detach from the 3D. We don't start judging it and shitting ourselves when things appear not to be going the way we want. No, in those moments, we are deciding that everything's the unfolding. And if you adopt those things, I'm telling you, it flawlessly will work. Salty, thank you very much. Happy Halloween, Kim. Happy Halloween to you too, Salty. Any advice for when feeling like anxious about things finally coming together with SP? I get anxious over it at times. Well, the good thing is you don't have to convince your body. You don't have to convince the body. We're not proving anything to the 3D. Your body's in the 3D. We're not proving anything to anyone out here. So, first of all, when I used to feel anxious, and actually I will still do this if I'm having a super anxiety day, I clearly first decide to be no self, right? The answer is always going to be return to self, turn within, right? We go in. But if the anxiety feeling in the body is still there, I go to scripting because it just calms me to start writing things. So scripting's an option. But I would like everyone to know that when you're choosing to be new self, and let's say you're having an anxious moment, so you might be feeling stress or, the nervous butterflies. That anxiety feeling might not instantly go away. But that doesn't mean something's wrong. That doesn't mean, oh my God, I'm not new self. I'm not in the state. No, don't identify as that. You've made your decision to be new self. The body, which is in the 3D, will catch up. And it will. I get it. Feeling anxious doesn't feel good. I know that. It will catch up as you are making your decision. You could also be deciding that new self doesn't have anxiety, is anxiety free. Obviously, that's an option. But when the thoughts are, how is this going to manifest? When is this manifestation going to fully come? Is SP ever really going to show up and love me? And all the things that we worry about. When our mind is going there, who are we being? Who are we being? Are we being the version of self that has to worry about every little thing that's happening in the 3D? Or are we choosing to be the version of self that knows that we are having this damn manifestation? It's happening. It's a done deal. Because we know it's already created. You're not doing the creating part. That was already done. You're just choosing it. Right? What's that, Zion? Wait, also, Kim, the last time I couldn't stop laughing at Amber's story about the manager SB. It was hilarious. And thank you for mentioning that. Yay, thank God I didn't want to miss this. Did you guys just see that? Miss this. Whenever I am in this good of a mood, I get tongue-tied because I just want to see so many things all at once. Anyway, so, Salty, when you are anxious about things finally coming together with SP, return. Return to your decision. Return. That's always going to be the answer. Return. Return. Go script. Go somewhere, turn off the lights, turn off the technology, calm your mind. Just sit and chill, relax. We never really have to worry about our 3D. The only times that we're actually worrying about the 3D or when things are going to come is when we are allowing logical, literal thoughts to come in and bombard us. Now, some of us might also be in the habit of not necessarily feeling safe with being safe and secure and that everything is going to be all right. So some of us have had experiences where we've always been let down in a certain category. We're going to use Salty as the example. This is not Salty's story. I'm just using her as the example. So Salty's manifesting an SP. So maybe Salty has had the experience of, not getting what she wants in her love category. So maybe because of that, she's been in the habit of not believing that things can just be okay. So that's not normal for her old self. Well, this is what habit breaking is. This is why we make it a practice to choose to be new self. So that new self does feel comfortable, does feel safe. It's that repetition. So if doing the things I suggested doesn't instantly make you feel better, number one, it's okay, the body's catching up. But number two, you're probably in the midst of breaking that habit. And that's all it is. It's the body remembering old responses. Return to self every single time. Okay? Oops, one moment. Where'd it go? There it is. Vincent Wall, member for 17 months. Thank you very much. Success story. I got a $2,000 bonus at work last week. I even doubted it, but I still got it. Congratulations, Vincent. Hello, Mr. Moneyman. Well done. And congratulations. Look at you being a master manifester. And that, again, look at Vincent sharing that we don't have to be perfect. He had doubts. He returned to his decision, but he had doubts. Doubtful thoughts are okay. Meaning, when they come up in our mind, right? Thoughts come up on their own. It's okay that they're there. Right? This idea that we have to fight off every single thought. You must flip that thought. Flip, flip, flip. No. That's fearful negative energy that's keeping you in the wrong version of self. We do not have to fight off every single doubtful, negative, opposing thought. That is a limiting belief. Return to your decision to be new self. Thoughts are nothing but vehicles to other realities. Or you can look at it as thoughts are just free Ubers or free taxis to other versions of yourself, other realities. Again, we don't want to be in the place of fighting off every single damn thought. That's not only is that exhausting, okay? It's friggin' overwhelming. It keeps you as the wrong version of self. It keeps you in a placement of fear, and it's not serving you. It is not helping you. Let them float on by, okay? I get caught up in the bad feelings, negative thoughts bring. Fuck them, though. Yes, joy and pride. Fuck them, though. I like that attitude. Meg, thank you very much. Kimmy, I'm taking medications, depression, PTSD. And for some time, I feel like I'm empty. Can't get to a state, like I don't feel emotions, and this makes me feel weird. I want my SP, but it's like I don't care. Okay. Obviously, these medications could be the main reason why you're feeling the way you do. And, you know, that doesn't mean as this master manifester that you are that we can decide that these, you know, the medication is helping for the depression, the PTSD, but you're not getting any other side effects. You're right back to feeling like you did in the beginning before you started taking them, or whatever, you know, place or state you were in that you wish you were feeling the same way again. So we can start identifying as that. Yes, we can. And as far as I want my SP, but it's like I don't care. Well, does that mean that you are not worried? Like you're in the knowing that you're going to have that manifestation, or is it fear? Is it just, I feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Do I feel, like drowned out from the medications? Do I feel numb? I mean, it's never a bad thing that we're not worrying about a manifestation, but as far as you don't care, only you know that. Only you know the answer to that, really. You want SP or you don't. I'm worried about it or I'm not. Don't ever think it. Don't overthink. I think we all overthink feelings and emotions. And, you know, when we're stressing out over how we're feeling, is that because there's a thought that's bothering us, or are we in fear that the way we feel is keeping us from A, getting into the state of the wish fulfilled, or keeping us from the manifestation? And that's where we just need to make a different decision. We need to decide that, no, I'm allowed to have feelings and emotions, and I can still decide to be new self. I don't have to fear emotions and feelings. Granted, I know we all want to feel good all the time. Of course we do. But we don't have to associate every feeling, every emotion as I'm failing to be in the state. We don't want to identify that way. You see what I'm saying? Let's look at it as, wow, great. I'm not worried about this manifestation anymore. I know I'm getting it. I don't have to sit and worry. I don't have to feel anxious. Listen, when we're manifesting something, the idea is we don't want to worry about it. We don't want to have to stress over it. And we don't want to have to constantly think about it. Now, don't get me wrong. When we really, really want something, is it normal for it to continuously come in your mind? Yes. But doesn't it feel good to not be stressing it, questioning where it is, worrying about it? I would take this as a good thing. And being that you get to give the meaning to everything you're experiencing, let's say it's a good thing. And I hope you are feeling much better. And let's decide that you are. Listen, there's 3D medications, there's 3D doctors, there's 3D hospitals, and we can still take the medications, go to the doctors, and still choose to be new self. See what I mean? We're still the boss of who we are, right? Do you see what I'm saying? We're going to look at this as this medication has been nothing but a damn blessing, and it is helping you choose to be new self. It's a positive. Okay? D. Monique, thank you for asking and bringing it up. Yes. Are we still having exclusive lives tonight? Yes. However, we're having it at 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And it's only for an hour tonight. So yes, but I'll put that in the posting when I put the typical posting up in a little bit after the live stream. But thank you for asking. Patience Reynolds, thank you very much. Ooh, this is your first time. First super on a live stream. Thank you very much. Tips for manifesting engagement. I'd like to be married by Christmas. Spend with SP for a little over a year. But he wants a house before anything. Also in nursing school. Thoughts. Tips for manifesting engagement. Okay. Now I'm going to say this and I mean it from love. What do you want? Because that's the most important thing. We love it, we respect, and we take in all the ideas and suggestions from SPs. But what do you want? Is that the order of events you want? And if it's not, then okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing. And in here, you be deciding what you want and deciding that's how it's going to go. Or maybe you just don't even care and you're fine with whatever order of events he has discussed. Well, fine. Choose to be the version of yourself that is engaged or married to person. But if what he has suggested is not what you want, right? You want to be engaged before you're in the house. Choose to be that version of yourself. Don't fret because maybe he's saying something different. You stay right up here. Choose to be that self. The 3D will play out accordingly. Don't stress it. I know that's easy for me to say, but don't. This is when we're taking shit out here too serious. Don't take it as a negative. Don't hear what he's saying and assume it's not working. No. Choose to be the version of self that you're having exactly what you want. Literally. What you want. Choose. Okay? Again, that's no bad things to SPs. We're not taking a shit on their feelings and opinions, but it's your reality. And you're manifesting your reality. You're running the show in your reality. So you get to pick the order of events. You do. Not anybody else. You. So choose it. Okay? And don't give it any other meaning. Because I don't know why, but there's a part of me that's thinking, do you think that that's his way of getting out of being engaged? Don't label nothing out here negatively. It's okay. Choose. Sure I understand. Oh, fucking Siri. Choose to be the version of you that's having what you want in the order of events you want. Okay? You're connected to SP through consciousness. they're reflecting. So there's never a reason to panic if something's being said that we don't necessarily love and agree with. There's no reason to panic. There's no reason to think, oh my God, this is not playing out the way I wanted it to. You know, I was hoping this would happen. I wanted to be engaged before that happened. Okay. So you heard the opposite in the 3D. So choose to be the self that you want to be. Choose to be that version of yourself. Okay? Don't be fooled by the 3D. And this goes back to, listen, we don't ever really know how things are going to unfold, like the exact orchestration. But we're allowed to have desires, right? We're allowed to have desires. So in order to stop us from wasting our time battling the 3D, choose to be the self that you want to be. Choose that and know that everything is playing out accordingly. Everything is like dominoes in a good way, going right down the line, leading you to your manifestation. And if your manifestation is to be engaged now, before living together, because maybe that's a principle of yours, I don't care the reason, that's your desire, choose it and know everything's leading to that. Because honestly, this is no different than if SP said, no, I don't want to be engaged at all, bitch. I don't want to get married. Not going to happen. I'm not buying your ring. It's really no different. I would give you the same exact response. Do you see what I mean? Don't ever take what we hear in the 3D as permanent, unmoving. Never, ever. No matter who it's voiced from. Return to self. Okay? I love that I can put hearts on these so I know that I've already answered them. I love that. Morgan McGregor, thank you very much. Stoked you finally got them. You look amazing and you're an incredible human being. Much love, Kim. I love you, Morgan McGregor. Yes, and what she's referring to is her emails. And yes, I did. And you're amazing. And you look amazing. And you're an incredible human, Morgan. Amber. Is this the same Amber? Hold on. Because I'm nosy, I gotta know. It is. I think it is the same Amber. Okay. Thank you very much again. Could you talk a little more about mirroring? Like, should we prioritize ourselves so SP could do it? I feel like all I do is prioritize myself. Okay, good question. Excellent question, Amber. Okay. In this community, we often hear that SPs or anybody that we're intermingling with is mirroring us. But they are not an exact mirror of us. They are not an exact reflection. They are only reflecting beliefs. Beliefs. So my favorite example of that is SP could be showing up like a twat today, but that doesn't mean they're reflecting you and that you're the twat. Do you see what I mean? They're not an exact mirror. Do you hear her? They're reflecting beliefs. So, if you feel like your SP is not treating you like a priority, that's poop. I know the most common response to that is, she's going to do that every time I talk. I know the most common response we hear is, you got to prioritize yourself. Didn't it sound like she just said, Mama? Not right now, poop. She just went out. And she just winked at me when I said that. I think she wants a TREAT. I just happen to have these here. So I know the common answer is, you got to prioritize yourself. You got to make yourself a priority. I don't like that as an answer. And not that I'm saying you shouldn't make yourself a priority. I'm saying I don't like that answer because I don't think it answers the question. So my response is when SPs are not showing up the way we want, they're not treating you the way you wish to be treated, and you don't understand where it's coming from, ask yourself, number one, how it makes you feel. So let's say, because you've given me the example of prioritizing. So SP is choosing his friends, choosing to spend time with his friends over you. So he's canceling plans with you to go spend time with friends. Now, this happening like once is not the end of the world, and it doesn't mean you have a shitty belief. But if it's happening all the time, yes, how does that make you feel? Well, it doesn't make me, it feels like I'm not a priority. Well, why wouldn't you be a priority to your specific person? What's the reason? Why do you think you're not a priority? And listen to what your mind gives you for an answer. Now, I'm going to pretend that it already gave you an answer of, they don't enjoy spending all their time with me. They don't think I'm interesting enough. They get bored with me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's easy. That's you don't feel good enough. You don't feel good enough. So from my experience, for what it's worth, whenever we're feeling like we're not a priority or we believe that's what we're experiencing, that you're not being prioritized, that's connected to not good enough. Because there's always a because why. There's always a reason why we feel that, right? Meaning something in the 3D wise. So it's not good enough. We don't feel good enough. We don't feel good enough to be a priority. So how to change that in the 3D, and this is why I don't like that blanket, well, you got to start prioritizing yourself. No, you start to choose new self. You start identifying as the version of yourself that is a priority, that is more than enough. That's who you are now. You're the version of yourself that has no limiting beliefs in love, relationships, or around your specific person. Because, let me just say, if you have a belief that your specific person is a selfish bastard who is always choosing everybody and everything outside of you, right? It's never you. We have to change what we believe about the specific person too, right? I know we would like the idea of just being able to umbrella it, but it does matter what you think specifically about your person. So the idea is to, maybe you could, if you like to affirm, you're going to start affirming that, I'm a priority to everybody. That's who I am now. I'm more than enough. Right? I am the best damn thing to happen to anybody in this damn reality. Because I'm it. It's my reality. I'm the best of the best. I'm more than enough. I'm worthy and deserving of love, respect, kindness, fulfillment, a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. We mutually fulfill each other. We mutually make each other happy. Right? Oh my God, Renee. Oh God. That is terrible. I lost my pony yesterday. She died unexpectedly. I'm shattered. I can't even, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. That it's because I know how much they mean to you. I know. You're just like me. We're our pets are not pets. They are our children. I know, Renee, I know. On top of you and I need to talk anyway. Hold on a minute. Renee, when is your time change? When is your time change? Isn't that happening, or did it just happen? Oh no, she lost it underneath the couch. She just lost a treat under the couch. Hold on. Just a minute. My boyfriend gave her a treat and she just lost it underneath the couch. And I gave her her tiny little pacifying ones and she's like, yeah, bitch, where's the one from under the couch? Don't give me these. I want the one under the couch. Just a damn minute, boo, please. Renee, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about my schedule and because you're on my list and I want to get you in because I want to talk to you now. Hold on. Let me look at this when I'm not on here and we'll get you in. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine it. This is the second one that she has lost within a year. I can't imagine it. I hope you are not even considering blaming yourself for any of this. And we will talk. I'm going to move some things. Oh, God, Renee. I'm so sorry. I don't even know how you pick up from here. Poop is so spoiled. It's all be like poop. Yeah, she is spoiled. And she knows it. Huh. You know it. If she could talk, she'd be swearing at me right now. Like, get off that live stream and get me my treat, bitch. I promise I'm going to get it as soon as I'm done, poop. I promise. All right. Aaron, thank you very much. Hey, Kim. Is it normal for the body to feel stuck in not being chosen? I've been deciding that I'm the version of myself that feels chosen, knows he's good enough, but I still feel fear, anxiety, and resistance in the body. Excellent question. And I believe I've answered that in this live stream. But yes, is it normal that you may still experience the feelings in the body? Yes, especially if you are in the habit of responding that way in the 3D, an old version of self. And have no fear, as you keep choosing new self, the body will catch up just like the 3D does. Now, again, when you make the decision to be new self, it is instant. I know I probably say this on repeat, but I want to make it clear. It is instant. It may not feel or appear to the senses as if it was instant, but it is. And it's just easier for me to explain that by saying, it's going to catch up. It's going to catch up. Your body's going to catch up, and it will. It's breaking a habit. Like poop's breaking the habit of being spoiled. So continue choosing. Continue choosing new self. It is working. Okay? But yes, that is possible. Aaron, I do want to say though, but if you find that the thoughts are coming in with it, we're letting them float by. We're not fighting them. Okay? She lost it under the couch.
Come on.
You go outside? You go outside? Go outside, Daddy? You go outside? Okay, here she comes. Okay. Malibu Milk. Holy crap, it's been forever, Malibu Milk. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Friend lost her dad and she's in a bad place. Oh, I'm sorry for your friend. She believed that he was healthy, never got sick. He fell ill and passed. She doesn't understand and thinks she manifested it somehow, as we are the creators. What can I tell her? You can tell her what my opinion is on that, and we should never, ever blame or shame ourselves for the death of another. There are infinite versions of self, realities. We make choices of who we are moment by moment, but we do not take the personal responsibility for the passing of another. And I do know that Neville Goddard was asked somewhat of a similar question. It was more on the direction of, he was asked about, someone was manifesting something, and the person was concerned that their manifestation could bring harm or death to another. And they didn't obviously want to do that. And Neville's response to that was pretty much what I just said, is we should never take personal responsibility for something like that, as well as, you know, being that there are infinite versions, infinite, and we are intermingling with versions of, or out of, infinite versions, okay? That everyone in our reality plays their part willingly. Willingly. Now, what does that mean? I'm saying comfortably that no one really knows the answer about death and what really happens with death. Meaning, if it was a pre-planned contract, I don't know if I believe that. But we don't know, and we're not gonna know until we have that experience. So your friend should not be blaming herself. Yes, does it hurt? Especially if we were actively trying to manifest their healing? Yes. Can we still manifest for others? Yes. But when it comes to that subject area, we don't know. And no one should claim to be the all-knowing in that category. But tell her it's not her fault. It's not her fault. I don't believe in that. Exactly, joy and pride. True. And no one can tell us what happens afterwards. It's true. And if you notice, has any of you ever like spent time watching interviews on people that have had near-death experiences? You notice they all have different experiences, and they always seem to have experiences related to what their personal beliefs are. Do you see what I mean? I don't think that there is one right answer. I think we're all having individual experiences. We're all having individual experiences as the I am. The I am in human form. See what I mean? It's not her fault. Oops. Ooh, why is that happening? Oh, there we go. Yes, cataclop in the sky with diamonds. The I am is the only truth. Nini, yes. See, I have too, and no one has that answer. Hence why no one should blame themselves for the passing of another, ever. Ever, ever. The Wishful Raven, thank you very much. Miss you, darling. Can't wait to fill you in on all the crazy things that have happened so far. Head down, forging ahead as new self. Good. And man, I want to talk to you right now. I want to know what's going on. I'm very excited. Head down, forging ahead as new self. Listen, you're a strong-minded, strong-willed woman. You can do this. New self. You can do this. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure you are choosing new self and everything's going to be okay. Burku. I do not know how to say your last name. Burkuji. Thank you very much. Dear Kim, please help. I had SP. I've always thought he was the one, but I have always wavered. Now I focused on myself. Other SPs start to show up, but I have still this feeling he was special. I don't know which SP I should focus. So don't. Focus on you. Turn in. What I mean by that is If, as you were focusing on yourself, other SPs started showing up in your reality, that happened because more than likely your own self-concept around yourself, meaning being more than enough, worthy and deserving, allowing love in. That's why more peeps start coming in. And maybe some of them look pretty good to you, but you still have feelings for SP1 and you don't know which one to pick. Well, then don't pick. Turn in. Choose to be whatever it is you're manifesting. So, for example, if right now all you're interested in is a relationship, well, then focus on you being the version of yourself that's in a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. And they'll all show up pretty damn good, and you'll easily be able to make the choice. There's nothing wrong with pulling the focus off a specific person, especially when you're questioning, which one do I want to go with? They're all treating me good. There's nothing wrong with that. They're still going to keep showing up good. They're still going to keep showing up good. But let me say this. If SP1 is coming in and you're feeling like, oh my God, I still have a thing for him, then go entertain it. Choose to be the version of yourself that's in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. And obviously with SP1, since you've already had an intermingling, we have no limiting beliefs around SP1. That's important. Don't overthink it. Don't stress yourself out. Trust that you'll know which is the one for you. Even though, listen, it's not pre-planned. You get to choose. But don't force yourself into a decision. Enjoy this. Enjoy it. Follow your joy. Who brings the most happiness? And if you don't like doing it that way, then go back to focusing on a specific one. And they'll come in good.
No.
It'll still work. Have fun while you're doing it, though. And Berku, before I go on, I hope whatever it was that had you wavering in the past. Is it wavering because you questioning whether they were into you, or were you wavering on whether you believed this was actually working? So whatever that wavering was, let's hope that we are now on a smoother ride as we're choosing new self. Right? Because if it was wavering because how they were showing up, well, then we were too attached to the 3D. And when we're too attached to the 3D, what are we doing? We're believing in that more than we're believing in our imagination. And the imagination is the true reality. Right? That's how we end up with hot and cold behavior with SPs. It's because we're too attached, too focused on 3D. Even though I get it, we're manifesting to have the experience in the 3D, but that's how you get it to level out and be a smooth ride, is not losing your shit when it appears as if it's cold. Instead, you return to your decision to be new self so it can stop showing up cold and be hot all the time. Thank you, Berko. You are the best. Glitter Bricks, thank you very much. Oh, and this is your first super chat on my live stream. Well, thank you so much. Look at all these first timers tonight. Love it. How do I feel comfortable in believing that I can have my SP? I feel scared that it won't happen. I'm shifting back more easily, but it's still living by 3D. Well, we don't want you living by the 3D. Glitter Bricks? That's literally what I just said, but I know you didn't know I was going to say that before you bought that super chat, but we never, ever want to live by what's happening in the 3D. I fully understand that we are all conditioned to live by the 3D reality, but that's why we keep getting the shit we don't like, is because we have been conditioned to do that. You're breaking the habit of that. So how to get to the place where you trust that more? First of all, that's a state, honey. Choose to be the version of yourself that can trust. Choose to be the version of yourself that trusts that this is always working for you. Choose that state. And when you get to that state, your perception will change, and then you can go to the wish fulfilled. So choose that. Tell yourself that you see evidence every single day that it's working for you and that you can trust it. Choose to be the version of yourself that sees evidence every day that you could trust this. You're in charge. It's your reality. You can be any version of yourself, any combination you can think of for yourself is a choice. Do you see what I mean? There's infinite. Infinite. So choose to be the you that trusts, that finds it easy to believe that this is working for you, because it is working for you. But if we're attached to the 3D and we are relying on it, and let's just say, if we see something in the 3D that we would have labeled as unfavorable, and we're letting that tell us it's working or it's not working, then that's not what we want to do ever. And that's what most people do as we start this journey. And like, take it from me, okay? I have learned that the hard way. You don't want to wait on, SP to show up right for you to decide that you're the version of yourself having the most amazing, fulfilling, loving relationship. You don't want to do that, because the 3D is waiting on your instructions. So if you are allowing the 3D to tell you who you are, that's ass backwards. You tell the 3D, fuck what you're seeing right now. It'll change. She's begging for more treats. Do you see what I mean? Does that make sense? All right. Oops, where'd it go? There we go. Bad Kitty, member for 30 months. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween, Kim, Poop, and Alex. I have been just returning to being the best version of myself, and SP has been subtly showing up as the best version that he ever has. I see that he always has tried, but now I can just accept that he is. Yes, Bad Kitty. Yes, yes, and yes. Because now you're in the state where you can perceive it. You see? It is always working. It is always unfolding. Always. Everything literally is working out for us. But when we're in a state and we have our state filtered glasses on, we don't perceive that. And we think it's not working, or that they're not showing up better, or they're not changing, or nothing else is changing, or whatever else we're manifesting. But it really is always working. It's just we got to, what state, color, or what glasses we have on. And I'm glad it's finally working, girl. I'm glad you're seeing it. And my God, she is a member for 30 months. Okay, she's the OG. I say it every time, but Bad Kitty, I love you, and I appreciate you. Key Issa, thank you very much. Hey, Kim, are you going to FO Celeb SP Success Stories? Key Issa, I need to. Hey, Kim, are you going to FO Celeb SP Success Stories? Much love. Well, much love to you. I'm not quite sure what that means. Does that mean, do you mean like record a video? Share? What are you specifically asking me, Kisa? Could you spell that out for a girl? Could you? Okay, because we all know you can't, what is the word? Not synonym. What's the word? You got to spell everything out for this bitch, okay? We all know that someone was trying to tell me they were in no contact. They wrote NC, and I interpreted that as North Carolina. So you all need to spell it out to me, all right? Do celeb SP successes. Yes, but I do have a video on that already where someone did share their celeb success story. I made that video a while ago. But yeah, I have a a chunk of celeb SP successes that I do have that I do need to record. And yeah, I am planning on doing that. I'm always planning on doing things and then I get distracted. But yes, and to quell you over, there is one on my channel already. It's no con or NCon for no contact. I probably would have screwed that up anyway. I still would have thought something else. She went to North Carolina. Were you here, Zion, when that happened? Yes, HMD. Hold my drink. Oh, that's so awesome. Carrie Merritt, member for 2 months. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween. Hi, things went to shit with SP. Need judgings. We're going so well. Things were going so well. Yes, Carrie Merritt. Carrie Merritt, I think we are in the trajectory of speaking soon. Without saying too much. I believe I have received a notification. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. We shall be talking. Rhonda C. Rhonda C rejoined the Hot Seat Coaching. Thank you so much. Love it. D. Monique M. Member for 6 months. Thank you very much. I love you so much, Kim. You are changing so many lives. Still listening to the self-concept rampage every day. Thank you for all you do. D. Monique, you are so sweet, and thank you very much. That was very nice. I love you, D. Monique. And I'm glad you're enjoying that, that rampage. Rampages, they are my favorite. And I have a list of other rampages that I am going to be recording by request. So I will be making more of them for your pleasure. But thank you very much. That was very nice. You used your free member chat to be nice to me. That was very, very kind. And I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going to do one more and then I do have to go to celebrate my Halloween. Okay. Origin Story 444. Thank you very much. Hi, Queen Kim. I partially manifested my Hollywood celebrity SP in, but then started getting scared. But I will continue and persist. Yes, you will. Because I think I read one of your comments that you got that manifestation. So we are not going to start telling a different story. You return to self. Return. That's what you're going to persist in. New self. Okay? So we still have that success story. You may have gotten scared, but now we're returning to self. Don't start panicking. Even if the 3D reflected that fear, so return to self. This will be taken care of out here. Persist. Okay? You've got this. You know, and to anybody else, when it comes to the celebs, we, from conditioning, put them on a high-ass level because of their career. They just have a few more followers. They are still normal peeps just like us. No, don't give her another one. I'm getting off. She is going to whine like that till she gets more and more treats. It's like she knows. No, it's not like she does know. Oh, you guys want me to keep it down so Mom can talk on her phone? I'm going to start whining and going balls to the walls crazy until you give me a treat to be quiet. She does that every time I get on the phone. But if I'm talking to someone that there's a different reflection, meaning when it's a video call, she doesn't cause no shit during them. But when it's just the phone like this, because she sees me, she's going to do this till she gets a treat. It's like blackmail. She blackmails us. Just saying. Anyway, yes, persist. Persist in your new self. You were clearly already doing something successfully because it manifested in. Don't worry about the fear. Return to your decision. Okay? Poop is a manifesting genius. Yes. Yeah. And I keep focusing on it, so I keep manifesting it. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Thank you all so much for being here for Halloween with me. Poop said thanks. And I'm thinking that I might go live again on Friday afternoon-ish, okay? So we'll pick this up on Friday. It won't be Halloween anymore, but we'll start the Christmas festivities because it's the Christmas season now. Well, tomorrow starts Christmas, okay? All right, you hear her. This isn't going to stop till I stop talking. So I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Happy friggin' Halloween. And I'll see ya. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll see you live on Friday. Okay? Be good. Choose yourself.